Greetings metalheads, George here from No Nonsense Metal Reviews. Welcome to the channel, welcome back if you're a regular. Today I've got an unboxing review for you. I say an unboxing review, it is an unboxing review of sorts. I have cheated because yes, I have in fact opened up and unboxed the order for three reasons. One, to make sure everything is there, because as you can see, this is a sizable order. So I didn't want to discover that there were missing items during the review. Number two, I couldn't help but want to listen to some of these awesome releases as soon as I could. And number three, because watching me make an idiot of myself trying to hack through shrink wrap after shrink wrap is not enjoyable for anyone. So yes, I have cheated. The box is open. I apologise. That said, this is the complete order. So this is actually everything that I purchased on this one occasion. And as you can see, there's a lot. There's a lot here. So this order, I'm going to go through it with you. It's a complete legitimate order that I placed with German label and distro, the great, the mighty Darkness Shall Rise Productions. Now, this label is fantastic. I've talked about Darkness Shall Rise on the channel a lot, and with good reason, because they are a fantastic label that are very diligently and with great care and just passion, you can just tell it, actually making releases available, some releases that have not been available at all on cassette, but some things that just haven't been available for a long time. And then making them available once again with really high quality cassette reissues, primarily cassette. I think they now do vinyl and they do CDs as well, but fantastic label. Really a lot of respect for this particular establishment. And first of all, they've got so much good stuff. Some things that I've talked about here on the channel already, tons of things coming up, or might be out by now, I don't know. But just a great label. If you love old school or underground black metal, death metal, check out Darkness Shall Rise Productions, which is exactly what I did. So this rather enormous box, just to clarify, I'm not made of money. I have recently done quite a lot of cleansing work of the collection here. As you can see, it's a pretty sizable collection as it is. And this is probably about half of the collection. There's God knows what else stored elsewhere, but the collection was a lot bigger than it is now, and I had been going through selling stuff, getting rid of things that I just either do not connect with anymore or just, you know, don't rate that highly. So I've done a lot of culling, and with the proceeds I decided to actually put it back into the channel, put it back into the collection, and get some stuff that I actually really like. So I'm going to try and get through this in a timely fashion, starting with some of the main reasons why I placed this order in the first place, because this comes directly from Germany, and if you order over a certain amount, then postage was free. Fantastic. But I basically waited until I could justify parting with X amount of euros, whatever. But if you buy directly from Darkness Shall Rise Productions, then they have their releases, some of them, in awesome bundles. So this is bundle number one. We've got 6 tapes here from a Greek black metal band, a very good black metal band that I am familiar with, but only loosely. Really, I wanted to get the tapes and get stuck into them, because from what I have heard from and of Nocturnity, they are a superb band, and we've got a lot of really good underground material here. Killer artworks, absolutely love it. It's got the full vibes. And when you say Greek black metal, I certainly tend to think Rotting Christ. This is, yeah, it's got that sort of Hellenic black metal vibes at times, but I'd say this is more akin to raw, cold Scandinavian black metal, US black metal. To be honest, it could just be from anywhere. It's just really good black metal with from what I've heard anyway, from the bits I've heard, there might be other tracks or releases that are a little bit more prominently Hellenic, a little bit more prominently Greek. They're all great. It's just really solid, reliable, atmospheric, ambient black metal. Lots of keys, synths, lots of great melodies there, melodic elements. Just brilliant. Just really good. So I was very keen to pick up this little bundle, which actually comes with, if I reach around here, rather cool, a little postcard. Why not? And a sticker. Always a nice little bonus. This is a good place to start for showing you the high quality of these Darkness Shall Rise cassettes. So they're very nice. These are just black tapes, black shells, but nice print on there, nice sticker on there. And although you can't feel it, you could probably see and hear it. Really high quality inserts. They've put a lot of attention to detail in here. They're very high quality. And I'm not going to get every single one of these tapes out, but Nocturnity, I'm fairly new to, as I say. It's Greek black metal. It's good stuff. It's certainly solid. Musically, it's good. As much as I can really say. It's reliable underground black metal. So we've got Harps of the Ancient Temples. Oh, that's beautiful, poetic titling that is. A Fallen Unicorn. Wow, interesting. Then we've got Onyx. We've got, I believe, Enoria is the debut album. And then we've got Crucify Him. And this could actually be a compilation, this particular one. Wonder if I can see. Can't see there, but I think this one, again, it's just a good example for showing you the insert. I think this combines some EPs. So this is a compilation, this piece. Well Remembered Me. Very cool. Very nice. Authentic. It feels really authentic. And there is really no overstating the high quality, awesome nature of these Darkness Shall Rise productions cassette tapes. So 6 rather lovely Nocturnity tapes there. So then we'll jump on to the next reason why I ordered from Darkness Shall Rise for another bundle. This time of 7 full-length albums from US black metalers Inquisition. Now Inquisition I am, again, vaguely familiar with. I say vaguely, I'm a little bit more familiar with than I was with Nocturnity, but they are a fantastic, glorious black metal band. So cosmic and spectral and haunting. It's so ambient and atmospheric. It really is soulful stuff, deep. It's almost like on a spiritual level. I have to say that I think Inquisition's music is stunning. And I say US black metal, apologies to any cousins on the other side of the pond there. I'm just going to say US for the USA bands. I can't always remember specifically what state or what area these bands are from. And it's no insult or disrespect to anyone across that side of the Atlantic. I just can't remember geographically where every band is from. So unfortunately, US bands are going to be US bands for the purpose of this review. So we've got Into the Infernal Regions of the Ancient Cult. Goodness, just rolls off the tongue. Awesome artwork for these Inquisition albums. We got Magnificent Glorification of Lucifer. I just get a feeling these are all tongue twisters. Again, this is another band where I've kind of dipped in and out. A lot of it is Spotify listening and checking bits out on YouTube, but it's lovely to be able to get all 7 of these albums, full-length albums, on tape. Nefarious Dismal Orations. Very cool. Oh wow, we're on to next level stuff here. Ominous Doctrines of the Perpetual Mystical Macrocosm. Awesome. Freaking out there stuff. Then we've got Obscure Verses for the Multiverse. These artworks are absolutely brilliant. Bloodshed across the Empyrean altar beyond the celestial zenith. So that album I'm a little bit more familiar with. I've listened to that a lot of times on Spotify. And then Invoking the Majestic Throne of Satan. So all of these, again, the shells actually match. They've all got really high quality inserts as well. So they've all got like a fairly uniform design on the shell there, all black, but different coloured font for each one of these releases, it looks like. And then we've got lovely high quality inserts. Really, really, really cool. Absolutely awesome. And Inquisition, another fantastic black metal band. If you like really deep stuff that's totally out there, then you're going to dig Inquisition. And you can get all 7 of these albums as a complete bundle, complete with yet another postcard. Very cool. And another sticker. Always a very nice little bonus. And they also happen to have, at the time, available the most recent full-length album. So this is Veneration of Medieval Mysticism and Cosmological Violence. Whoa, it just rolls off the tongue. Very cool. Cool artwork again, very cosmic. So this is actually different label. This is Agonia Records. But again, this is cool stuff. Nice shell. Looks like quite a high quality insert here. Got the cool visuals. Awesome. Yet to listen to this one, but looking forward to tearing into that for sure. So, we'll stick with black metal. Seems to be going that way. Another US band. A very, very good US band. Thematically based, lyrically based, and visually based on the First World War, I believe. This is Minenwerfer, and we've got full-length albums. These are Osmos Records reissues from fairly recently, I believe. It doesn't actually say year on there, but I think these are fairly recent reissues. So we've got Volk Slider. Very cool. Der Rote Kampfflieger. Probably absolutely murdering the pronunciation of that. And that really cool artwork there. I don't know if that looks like a destroyer to me. Nihilistischen. Awesome. And then one final one, which is in a slipcase, which is very cool. It's got this little crest logo on. This is Alpenpass. Really good band. Really, really solid black metal band. Plenty of depth and darkness and emotion to that particular band. It's powerful stuff. Obviously, it's dealing with very dark things lyrically. Very cool tape shells there. These are all Osmos Records reissues, as I say. Another label, French label, I believe, doing sterling work, making really high quality cassette tape reissues and packages. So this is solid black metal. This is right up there with your Dark Funeral, Marduk, that kind of, aggressive, good black metal, just solid black metal. Only listened to bits and pieces of these releases, must admit. Fairly new to Minenwerfer, but yeah, it's cool stuff. It's very cool. Obviously, going to be delving deeper into this great band and these awesome albums with wonderful artworks there. So we've got Minenwerfer from the US of A. Then, deliberating what to go for next. I think we're going to go for this rather large article, which I am so chuffed with. This is so cool. So this is a box set, courtesy of Flogger Records. This is 7 tapes from Greek black metalers Varathron. So I'm fairly new to this band, but I've absolutely loved what I've heard from the band so far. So this is Archegonic Abysmal Dominion. Awesome. And this is a really nice little box set. So we take that cool little lid off there. We're greeted by a patch I believe that's one of the releases covers there, like a demo cover. Demo 89, in fact. Just happens to be there. So I haven't listened to any of these tapes yet. I've listened to the tracks and the releases, some of them anyway, online. But we've got a nice little assortment here. Each of them with a different coloured cassette case, or shell I should say. So we've got Stygian Forces of Scorn there, which is very, very, very cool. Silver shell. Then we've got Crow's Reign on a red shell. Awesome stuff. The Lament of Gods. So if you're not familiar with Varathron, it's Greek black metal again. You know, there's a little bit of a Rotting Christ resemblance, and just good old underground black metal resemblance, but it's solid. It's certainly good stuff, diabolical at times. Then we've got Walpurgisnacht, His Majesty at the Swamp, rather, gold shell. Then we've got Genesis of Apocryphal Desire, Demo 91. Very cool. White shell. And then we've got that demo, Procreation of the Unaltered Evil, Demo 89. Very cool. Very cool indeed. So Varathron, really nice little box set this. This is a really cool collector's piece. Saw it and I just had to have it. You won me over at box set with patch and sticker. So Varathron, sticking with Varathron, we've got their most recent full-length album, studio album. Again, this is an Agonia Records tape. This is The Crimson Temple. Very cool indeed. And Agonia do quite a nice job with their packaging as well. Nice red shell there. Awesome stuff. Varathron, Greek black metal. It's all good. Awesome stuff. Then, so we've done Varathron. We're going to leap forth now to more Greek black metal and one of my all-time favourite bands. 3 tapes from the mighty Rotting Christ. So first of all, in a slipcase, we've got Triarchy of the Lost Lovers, the 3rd full-length album, with a slipcase. Glorious, freaking glorious. You know what, this album's actually really grown on me a lot over the years, like in a big way. This is courtesy of Fimbulvinter Production on a silver tape shell. Very cool. Yeah, this one, as I say, really grown on me over the years. It has some really very melodic elements to it and very gothic elements, but it's just such a great album. No, it's not as black metal as maybe the debut, Thy Mighty Contract, or as melodic and heavy as Non Serviam, or what they've done in more latter years. But you know what? This has a lot of magic to it. So that's a really nice tape. Really nice little package there. As soon as I saw it, there was no stopping me. Then we've got the aforementioned Non Serviam, which I now have on CD in 2 different formats. I also have it on vinyl and now cassette tape. This is one of my favourite Rotting Christ albums. I absolutely love it. And this is a Flogger Records reissue. Absolutely amazing. I love this album, inside and out, front to back. Freaking love it. Non Serviam, 2nd full-length album from the mighty Rotting Christ. Absolutely glorious. And then final Rotting Christ release, we've got the legendary Passages to Arcturo, which I have on CD in 2 different formats again, have it on vinyl, and now tape. I bloody love it. It's classic, but it's so evil. Again, this is a nice insert here. High quality. Who is this by? So it's official release authorised by Sarkis Tollis, and it's A Fine Day to Die, Anti-Poser Records there. Very cool. Very nice indeed, and I like the fact that they've got the full artwork there. on the front. The classic Jim Mutilator artwork. I believe it was Jim that did the artwork for that. Very cool, freaking cool. So, moving on. Of course, got to get through everything without this being a absurdly long review. So we'll go another release from Flogger. This is Swedish black metalers, very extreme black metalers, Lord Belial. This is the third album, Unholy Crusade, which I believe was released in 1999. This is a good album. This is a very good album, actually. And I think it's an interesting one because it's heavy. It's extreme. There's a lot of melodic elements in there, but there are also some real sort of death elements. Some real sort of black and death metal elements at times. But it's a heavy album. Very good, though. Really enjoyed this one. I only listened to it the once, but I was pretty impressed. Unholy Crusade. Very good indeed. If you're not familiar with Lord Belial, they've got some cracking albums out. The comeback album, Rapture, was solid as a freaking rock. So definitely delve into them if you're not familiar with. Oh, how could I forget? Impaled Nazarene. Just sitting next to me there. Escaped from the box. Impaled Nazarene, we've got Latex Cult on a green tape shell, which is very cool. So this is number 97 of 250, courtesy of Epidemia Records. Not familiar with them. This is essentially like Black and Roll. Oh, and Osmosis Productions. Like Black and Roll, or I don't even know how to describe it. It's got a little bit of a punky kind of aesthetic to it. Very good though, good band. A little bit more light-hearted. I don't know. It's somewhere awkwardly between, like, you know, Venom and Motorhead, but also Marduk and I don't even know. They're an interesting band. Not all that familiar with Impaled Nazarene, if I'm honest, but got a few of their albums. They are a good band. Okay, so thirsty work this. All this chatting about tapes. But, talking about ripping, this is Necromantheon from, I want to say Norway. This is 2 releases here. We've got, I think this is the debut album, Divinity of Death, which is absolutely ripping, snorting, puking and coughing death thrash. This is riffs galore. This is absolutely awesome. This is like Slayer on steroids. Divinity of Death is a solid album. I've talked about this band on the channel a number of times because Necromantheon absolutely freaking rip. But they're a band you freaking need to hear. And they're just so good. Certainly their most recent album is just, it's brilliant. Then we've got the demo with some other demo EP bits here. So I think actually it's called We're Rotting. And I think it is an EP with another EP. Miscellaneous EP tracks included as well. Very cool. And this is Duplicate Records. Awesome stuff. Norwegian ripping, snorting death thrash. What more do you want? Necromantheon. Awesome. Sticking with death thrash then. Debut album from Sweden's Merciless. We've got The Awakening. I love Merciless. They are such a good band. So underrated. But this gives me an idea for another review, to be honest. But this debut album, this is short and sweet. This is more in the thrash veins of good old Destruction and Creator. But even picking up a budget CD reissue would set you back way more than what I'm happy to part with. So, stumbling upon the tape version for a few euros, I was more than happy to lap this up and complete my collection. Such a good band. This is a really nice Flogger Records reissue. The Awakening. If you love Destruction, Creator, Slayer, but also you like your thrashier death metal bands, like Necromantheon, then you're definitely going to dig Merciless. So The Awakening, bloody good album. Bloody good band, Merciless. So then we've got, well, another Darkness Shall Rise Productions reissue run here. We've got Omen. So we've got Battle Cry, Warning of Danger, and The Curse. Now, I am not familiar at all with Omen. This was a wild card choice. I've heard a couple of tracks on Spotify and I thought it was pretty bloody good. This is like American heavy metal, speed metal, just like a heritage band that I've been meaning to check out for such a long time, but I've just overlooked, or, you know, there's just too much good music in the world to check out. But again, these are all really nice, high quality packages, and you could get them as a bundle, which is exactly what I did. And they're all very nice and very high quality. Unravel that nice insert there. Very freaking cool. Love it. Looking forward to tearing into this stuff. I've heard so many good things about, and, you know, a lot of love for Omen. So it's definitely overdue me getting stuck into that and giving it its justice. Giving it a spin. So 3 albums, Darkness Shall Rise, really high quality. Honestly, I've seldom seen such high quality tape reissues. But Omen with 3 album bundle there. Then we've got sticking with US death metal. I love Jungle Rot. Absolutely love Jungle Rot. They were one of the first good old school death metal bands I really got into, along with like 6 Feet Under and Obituary. But this album, Fueled by Hate, this is a bit of an underrated gem in my opinion. This is courtesy of Animate Records and Century Media. This is a beast. This is a very groovy album, to be honest. There's a lot of solid freaking old school death there, but there's a lot of grooves. Like, you can have a unrelenting headbang sesh to this, with tracks such as Let Them Die, Gain Control, or the unbelievably groovy Gasping for Air, Scars of the Suffering, No Surrender, More Demon Souls, and a tribute to their own Skin the Living album. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, really nice high quality package there. Short and sweet old school death metal for fans of Obituary, 6 Feet Under, or Death Thrash even. Good old Jungle Rot. Sticking with death, we've got 3 releases here, and I believe these are all Hell's Headbangers. Now, I know that these guys are from New York this time. Incantation, one of the greatest death metal bands of all freaking time. Absolutely love Incantation. They deserve of so much worship. Freaking love them. So we've got Blasphemy here, which until very recently, in a very nice little slipcase actually, but until very recently didn't have this on CD, and this was the most recent album. Well, okay, it was the final album of the discography of Incantation that I was to listen to. Put it in plain, simple terms. Nice red shell. But getting a CD copy here in the UK would set you back quite a bit of money, so decided to wait on that one until I found a very good deal. And I did, finally, in the end. But I now also have this lovely cassette version as well. And I think this is a really good album. I think it does get overlooked a little bit, but simply because there's a lot of very good Incantation albums. But Blasphemy is a solid choice, definitely. So we've got Blasphemy, then we've got Primordial Domination, nearly said Damnation there, on gold tape shell. And again, a really nice high quality insert. The full art. Hell's Headbangers, again, they do a great job. You know, there's nothing lacking with these reissues, definitely not. Very nice indeed. And then finally from the Incantation front, which if you're not familiar with Incantation, is probably some of the best death doom around. Absolutely glorious, freaking amazing stuff, amazing band. And we've got Decimate Christendom as well here. Right up there with Asphyx and Autopsy. Bloody brilliant stuff. Oh, amazing. Very cool. So yes, Incantation, New York death metal at its absolute finest. up against some pretty tough competition, I must say. Freaking amazing. Wow, this is a lot of tapes. We've got one final one, and I've saved not the best till last, but I freaking love this release as well. This is the only album from Grand Supreme Blood Court, Bow Down Before the Blood Court. And it says here, massive Dutch doom death. Amazing. Found this and I was chuffed a bit, was going to buy it of course, but had the CD for many years, many years, and I absolutely love it. Some of the best stuff to feature Martin van Drunen on vocals, legendary Asphyx frontman, alongside some other pretty notable musicians and members of the old school death metal scene. Very nice indeed. This is a great release. Bloody brilliant. This is, if you like Asphyx, then you're pretty much guaranteed to like this. But if you also like your Benediction, your Autopsy Incantation, then you're going to dig it. This is death doom brilliance. Grand Supreme Blood Court. Oh, it's a freaking beast of an album. Love it. So, there you have it. Finally, tried to get through it in a reasonable pace so that we weren't going to be sitting here all night, but an absolute hoard here of awesome tapes from Darkness Shall Rise production, some of their own stuff and also some other distro things as well. But honestly, check out their web store because it has some incredible stuff, and I'm already contemplating placing another order soon. We've got the brilliance of Nocturnity here. We've got a whole bunch of Inquisition albums, some glorious black metal here. We've got, I don't know if all of these are going to still be available, but Minenvartha, we've got Varithron, Omen, Incantation. We've just got some killer metal. So check out Darkness Shall Rise Productions, check out their web store, and if you haven't heard any of these releases or bands, honestly, check them out because I wouldn't have ordered it if it wasn't worth giving it a spin. So my friends, what are your thoughts and opinions on Darkness Shall Rise Productions? What are your thoughts and opinions on enormous cassette tape bundles? What are your thoughts and opinions on all these bands? Let me know. Any choice favourites here? Anything that particularly piques your interest? But if you haven't heard them, check them out. It's all very worth it. Very much worth it indeed. Thank you very much for watching, my friends. Really do appreciate it. Please do feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. It's all very much appreciated. Check back soon for more reviews and recommendations. And until next time, take care of yourselves and stay frickin' heavy.